Welcome back to the channel. Today we're jumping into the first chapter of the new quest, The Living Death Who Walks. I guess this is all about Johnny Storm going off by the into the negative zone little quests and stuff. So what I'm going to do is, in case you didn't know or haven't been following for the last month or two, we've acquired a Aegon and have put him up to rank 5. He's so he's gonna be kind of in my base team now. I've been having a lot of fun playing him. Actually, he's kind of handy. So yeah, after the last month quest with Nick Fury, he was a little bit of a pain, but we kind of got through him. And that really annoying Ronan. We are in the new quest, and hopefully this is a little bit easier. We've got empathic lock. We've got kind of like class disadvantage, and then a plain vanilla. So I'll do the empathic lock and see where we go from there. I'm kind of bringing my my base team, which is Corvus Glaive with the Proxima Synergy, and I'm gonna just bring Aegon with the Champion Synergy just for the extra damage, the extra attack, and Star-Lord just for kicks and giggles. And also because Star-Lord and Aegon actually have a good synergy going on. So does and Proxima actually, where if you have them in the team, you can mess up once, right? You get a combo shield. So the first time you mess up your combo, it stays there. Not so important. Not so important really in the first map, but could be handy for later maps if I'm running an important combo or something like that. So I'm gonna jump into probably not Stellar Pulse, or I probably will take the Empathic Lock. To be honest, I'll probably take that one first. It's probably the hardest of the three. Saying that, it's not really too terrible. So an Omega Red on this path. Now another thing about Omega Red is I've had a lot of like conflicting reviews around him. A lot of people say he's like the new godlike of the mutants. Like sure, Domino is undoubtedly probably the best mutant. But then people are rating Omega Red over Archangel and saying that, hey, no one's immune to degen. He's got the death spores and stuff. And if you have an awakening gem, a lot of people are leaning more towards Omega Red over Archangel. And I don't know if I'm in that camp personally. I haven't used them much, so I can't really say. But I still really, I'm old school, and I still really like Archangel. I think Archangel is hands down one of the best awakened characters in the game. Right up there with like Star-Lord, obviously Aegon, but Aegon now. But yeah, I mean, Archangel, Void, Star-Lord, those are the people I think of when you go like, oh, Awakening Gem. I think of them straight away, and Medusa. So I don't know, maybe I need a little bit more experience with Omega Red. Maybe I need to pop him and play him for a little bit and get familiar. But yeah, at the moment, I still rank Archangel over him. But that's probably because I have one and I don't have an Omega Red, and I don't really know his potential. I have him in 3-star, but I don't really play 3 stars anymore. So yeah, so far so good. This line it seems pretty easy. I don't think you're gonna really struggle too much. Generally, in Uncollected, I've kind of noticed this scaling where if you can finish Master, you can finish Chapter 1 of Uncollected. That's not normally a big deal. Sometimes the bosses can be a little bit tricky. So we're gonna see who the boss is and what nodes he's on. But generally, it starts ramping up in Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, with Chapter 3 being quite a pain most times. So we're just going to cruise here through Chapter 1 and see if there's anything that you guys need to know. But so far, so good. And this chapter is a lot easier with a few rank 4s. Um, yeah, I remember when I first started out and I was running maxed 4 stars and 4-star rank 4s, and it's pretty hard yakkas, man. It's we got there, but it was hard. Obviously, it can be done. I mean, you can do it with 4 stars. There's tons of really good 4 stars. 4-star rank 4s that would stand their own in chapter 1 and chapter 2. Sometimes even in chapter 3, actually, but it certainly makes it easier if you have a good roster of rank 4s. Because they can take a lot more damage, so you have a bit more room for error. So let's have a look at the boss. It's a golden symbiote, hopefully not super stun immune. He's got enhanced SP1, it's unblockable, attack health, he is biased to his SP1. Okay. Is unblockable projectiles such an arrow or not? I don't get that. But I guess it's the same as a normal enhanced SP1. Force of Will, we're not going to use ability accuracy. He's got Spite, which is a bit of a pain. Soft Guard, it's neither here nor there really, but Spite might be a bit annoying. So we're just going to bring the champ here. I just want to know what symbiote he is really. Oh, cool. He only has 2 SPs as well, so no SP3. So, okay. He looks like he's a Cyclops. And he is evading quite a bit. I don't know what that's all about, but okay. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna guess both his SPs are Cyclops, seeing as his SP1 is just a Cyclops laser beam. So we're gonna pop in here, and maybe we can get a charge as well with the evade. Maybe we can complete that mission. There we go. We got True Strike, and now he doesn't evade us. So yeah, he's probably gonna be the evade's probably gonna be a little bit annoying because he does seem quite. He does seem to evade a lot. Like even with True Strike, you can see that evade fail comes up quite a bit. So probably somebody with True Strike is going to be quite good for him. Venom, Corvus, Aegon after a long combo, Killmonger, those kind of people. He's not really too hard. You just got to learn how to evade Cyclops' SP1 and SP2. That's pretty easy. But yeah, the evade is probably going to be the most annoying thing. There are a lot of champs now that can deal with it. Iceman, Corvus, even She-Hulk. You can hit him with a heavy, slow him down, and then he can't evade, and go from there. So yeah, hopefully this helped you out. If it did, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and catch us in the next episode on part 2 of chapter 1. Ka kite ano, bros and girls.